Storm Track 3 Chief Meteorologist Sarah Knox joins us once again as we head into another evening, heading into our Friday. What can we expect weather-wise, Sarah?
Yeah, it's actually going to be quite a nice Friday, a little below average once again. The big difference, though, is a little less sunshine. Sure, we'll get plenty of it in the morning, but then the clouds start to build in, and then it sets the stage for the very beginnings of the weekend. We'll get to that in just a moment, though. Talking about right now, it is beautiful outside, still feeling great as dry conditions are here, so the dew points are low, and temperatures continue to drop. Many of us are already starting to get into that 50-degree range. So things a little chilly. Pop open the windows, allow for some fresh air to come in, whether you're driving out there on Highway 52 or anywhere, or if you're just at home, give your AC a nice break. Definitely could use it. Satellite and radar showing that there's really not much to worry about when it comes to rain. Maybe a few clouds still left out there, but that's about it. I'm going to zoom things out to show that we're not alone with all of these clear skies. Some of the thinner clouds can be found further to the west right now, and yes, eventually coming our way, but it will take some time, don't worry. Moving over to those current temperatures, and I told you we're falling into the 50s already. Rochester, Preston, Albert Lea, Cresco, all at 59 degrees. A little cooler in Owatonna at 57, same with Dodge Center. We go a little further south, Charles City still at 63, 60 in Mason City, even Mankato still sitting at 65. Regardless, temperatures will keep dropping as they naturally do. With these clearer skies coming our way, calm winds, maximum cooling taking place, and yes, staying in those 50s before we eventually start to climb back up. I'd say tomorrow is a good morning for some morning coffee, simply just to warm up your hands, especially if you're out and about at 5 a.m. when temperatures are still in the mid 50 range. Yes, warming up. Yes, sunshine. By 9 a.m. we're back already into the 60s, but we're going to be staying below average once again. And yes, the clouds will be moving in, and I guess that's the exact same thing we just looked at. All right, moving over to future track, and I am going to push time forward and watch as these clouds do build. First, we're going to stop things around 8 a.m. Yes, sunshine as mentioned. And I do want to point out the winds as well, coming back in from the south. That will make a difference, not so much for our Friday, but it does as we continue into the weekend and ultimately into the next work week. It does allow for a little bit of moisture to come back, thus the clouds building in. The high pressure has retreated at this point. This is around the lunch hour. So you can see clouds are back in play. And yes, where they're seeing those blinking greens, what we're seeing there is what we call convection. That's when the clouds bubble up. Wouldn't be surprised if some of them are able to get big enough to produce maybe a sprinkle or two. Generally, we will be staying dry across the area as we head into the evening. By the time we get into the overnight, that's where things change. This is around 1 a.m. So we've officially kicked off our weekend. We can see a little bit of rain and yes, even the potential for some storms. It will be our highest chance when it comes to rainfall Friday night into Saturday morning. After that, we'll be watching for just a little bit, maybe some spotty showers and storms here until we officially make it into the new work week. And some of us do fall under a level 1 risk. If you listened to Hunter's story a little bit earlier on in the newscast, this is a marginal risk. So we're talking isolated development. The chances are on the low end, but we could still see some severe storms midnight to 5 a.m. on Saturdays. Keep that in mind for the weekend. Other than that, Cami, temperatures then start to tick back upwards. Dew points go up as well. It'll be hot and humid next week as we watch for more storm chances.